All right, so this is the second help video, and when we left off, we were at part C, and it says Maria donates 10 of each type of coin to charity. How many total coins does she have left? Show your work. So when I'm looking at this problem, I see that Maria is going to donate 10 of each type of coin to charity. So when it says each, that means 10 pennies, 10 nickels, 10 dimes, and 10 quarters. And when you donate, you're giving something. So she's going to give away 10 pennies, 10 nickels, 10 dimes, and 10 quarters. And it wants to know how many total coins does she have left. So what they mean here is how many coins does she have left after she gives 10 away of each. So go into my workspace here. I can see when we look back at our tally chart, we noticed that there were 68 pennies to start. There were 62 nickels. There were 57 dimes. And there were 24 quarters. And what we need to do here is take away 10 from each because she's going to donate 10. 10 pennies, 10 nickels, 10 dimes, and 10 quarters. So this will be one that I know you guys have had a lot of practice with. So 68, we're going to take away 10 from there. So your 10's place, that's 6, is really just going to go down 1 to a 5. And we know that everything else stays the same. Same thing for nickels. 10 spot goes down 1. Same thing for dimes. And same thing for quarters. So these are our new numbers after Maria donated 10 coins to charity from each coin amount. So now that I've got these numbers, and those are the ones I know I need to work with because I need to find out how many she has left. This is how many coins are left now. I have to add them all together so that I know what they all equal because that's the number they want. It's how many coins in total. So looking here, I've got 58 pennies plus 52 nickels. And notice it's never really talking about how much the coins are worth. It's just telling you how many coins they have. There's something kind of to point out there. 47 dimes and 14 quarters. And if you were when you were writing these numbers down, one thing you probably noticed right away is that you've got 5 tens and 5 tens. So it's like 50 plus 50. That's 100. I also noticed I'm going to get to work with a tens combination in my ones place. I've got an 8 and a 2. So I'm looking forward to work on this problem, especially because the numbers are going to be pretty easy to work with. So now that I'm ready to solve, let's start with our tens place. So we've got a 5, a 5, a 4, and a 1. Or in other words, we've got 50, 50, 40, and 10. So let me write these down. And when I'm looking at these here, something else nice that kind of happened in this problem is I know it's 50 plus 50 is 100, but I can also see 40 plus 10 is 50. So let's treat this like a 50. So 50 plus 50 is 100, plus 50 more is 150. Those are some good numbers to work with. Now looking at our ones place, I've got 8 ones, 2 ones, 7 ones, and 4 ones. So let's get those written down real quick too. And like we said, 8 plus 2 is 10. 7 plus 4, it's kind of like 6 plus 4, that 10's combination we know, but it's going to be one more because it's 6, it's not 6, it's a 7. So one more is going to be 11. So I kind of think of 11 as a 10 plus 1. If we think of this as a 10 plus 1, then we've got 10 plus 10 plus 1. So 10 plus 10 is 20, plus 1 more is 21. Now all I have to do is add my answer from my tens, my answer from my ones, and I've got a final answer. So let me add those. 150 plus 21. And you can do kind of a quick mental math, adding by place here. 100 plus, there's no hundreds here, there's 0 hundreds. 100 plus 0 is 100. 5 tens plus 2 tens is 7 tens. And 0 ones plus 1 1 is 1. So your answer is 171 for question letter C. Going on to the next problems here. These are our pictographs. I want you guys to try to do part A on your own. It wants to know how many fewer boys are on the trip than girls. So what you would need to do here is add up all your girls, find out what that number is, add up all your boys, find out what that number is, and see how many less boys there are. It doesn't look like it's going to be too many less, so it should be kind of a smaller number. The way I could tell that is because when I look here, there's really almost as many boys as girls. There's only a couple extra blocks going on over here for the girls. Same thing over here. Boys are almost the same, but girls have just a few more. So really, overall, there's just going to be a couple more girls than boys, and that's what it wants to find out. Part B, it costs $2 for each student to attend the field trip. How much money will it cost for all the students to attend? Since it costs $2 for each student to attend the field trip, one trick you could do here is you can see each block equals 2 students. So if one student costs $2, then 2 students would be like $2 plus $2, so it'd be $4. So you could add up, these would all be $4 because it's 2 students each, except for here because there's only 1 student, so that's going to be $2. So you could add up that way. A bunch of different ways you could solve through this one. Just do your best work. We'll go over this one in class tomorrow and see how we did, as well as part C. So I hope this gives you guys a good idea on how to work through some of these problems. And if you have any questions, as always, just send me an email.